Hi guys, what's up? Eddie Sansoni here again. Thanks for checking out this video. I thought I'd talk about relationships because my last video I mentioned relationships with my wife, and I said a couple funny things about how I did the dishes and this and that. I kind of felt a little passionate about that. Not doing dishes, but like not like relationships and stuff. But well, relationships with my wife. So I figured I'd kind of go deeper into that and how important relationships are nowadays, not just with your husband or with your wife. It could be with your brother or sister or your mom, your dad, uh, whatever, grandparents, your mentor. I mean, whoever. Your relationships are all over the place, and relationships is what really makes the world go around. You know, like really successful people that they talk about relationships. You know, I watched something the other day with Grant Cardone and Ty Lopez, and they said if they could start all over again, which one would they rather have? It was like I don't know, $100 million or something, or like 100 million relationships or a million relationships, and they chose the relationships over the money because relationships are infinite, or they're endless on what other people can support you with stuff and what you can support other people with. So yeah, relationships are extremely important, and I just wanted to go a little deeper into relationships with my wife. My wife and I have been together for 14 years. Her name's Danielle, and I love her with all my heart. I love her to death so much, and she is just the most amazing woman. And every day when I come home from work, I am just giddy and excited to walk in that front door to see her again and hug her and hold her and kiss her. She's just the most amazing woman, and she really just, I don't know, she just does it for me. She's beautiful, and she's kind, and she's awesome. And I just wanted to go a little deeper into like what makes a relationship so good. And first of all, I really don't believe that there's a perfect relationship. I believe that I don't think that there's like that one true person that you're supposed to be with. I think in the world, the real world, it's not like some fairy tale, Hollywood movie or something like The Notebook or whatever. But it's what you really make of your relationship. You know, we've been through hardships, we've been through a lot of ups and downs, we've been through a lot of stuff, and I think that's what really makes a relationship a good relationship is the trials and the tribulations and the ups and downs, and knowing that she's always there and knowing that you're always there for her. Or if you're like a woman watching this, and you have a husband, it's the same thing. It's very important to always be there for them, and it's very important to never give up. That was my last video that was to never give up. And I'm not trying to make it sound like any relationship is like some torturous thing that people have to go through to like make it good. That's not what it's all about. It's the process of being in a relationship with someone that makes the relationship better. It's amazing what you can create in such a short amount of time. Well, we've been together 14 years. It's a long amount of time, but it's amazing what you can create together and how you can mold into kind of like one being and know what the other one's thinking and know what the other one's doing. And yeah, it's just amazing. And is a part of that is like a give and take relationship. You know, you can't be fucking lazy with it. You always have to be on your game with your relationship, just like anything else in life. Like I mentioned in the last video, I do chores, whatever. I do the dishes, and like I said, people will probably give me shit for that. There's people that give me shit for that, and I don't really care. I do the dishes, take out the trash, whatever. Feed the animals, We have 2 dogs and a cat, but you just you do that because it's not a big deal. And and she does so much for me. She makes my lunch for me, she cooks dinner. And I'm not trying to turn this into men's chores and women's chores. I don't care, I'll cook dinner. I don't cook dinner that often because it's not something I'm really passionate about. But if she needed me to do that, I'll cook dinner, and sometimes I'll get things ready for her. And if it was the opposite way around, like if she needed a lunch to go to work with, I'll make her lunch for her in a second. It's not a big deal. I'm not trying to make this into like whatever the feminists out there thinking that I think only women should be in the kitchen. That's definitely not the case. I'll be in the kitchen and I'll be proud of it. But anyways, so and one other thing is to think about is there's each person has love languages, and that is so important. And it's such a powerful thing to know someone's love languages. And for the most part, like women's love languages are acts of service. They love it when you do things for them. They love it when they come home from work and dinner's made. They love that. That's really important to them. Words of affirmation is a huge one too. When if they do something awesome, or they don't even have to do anything, but if they do something awesome, and you tell them, you're so awesome, I love you, you're an amazing woman, you did such a great job today, whatever that could be a lot of different things. Words of affirmation. They love to hear that they are recognized, and they love to hear that they're noticed. And a third one that women mostly go for their love languages is quality time. They love it when you're able to spend quality time with them. They like to know that they feel important because you're actually taking time for them, quality time, not bullshit time on your phone or nothing like that. I mean, in the world nowadays, everybody's on their damn phone. But yeah, women love quality time. For men, their love language is what do you think the men's love language usually is? It's definitely touch. Men love it when women touch them, and it doesn't necessarily have to be sexually. That's not what I'm talking about. Obviously, men are very sexual beings for sure. That's there's no question there. But like my love language for sure is touch. When my wife Danielle, when she touches the back of my head, or if she like touches my back or anything like that, and kind of like lets me know without saying it that she loves me by touching me. I mean, there's nothing, no more feeling that's more amazing than that to me, anyways. And I've talked to multiple other of my friends, and they feel the same way when their girlfriend or wife or whatever, touched them. One was on their back, or on their arms or their hands, whatever. That's very important for us men, is the touch. The touch, when a woman touches a man, it really makes them feel like they're wanted, and they are like desired. And so another one that is really popular for men for their love language is words of affirmation also. Like when my wife, if I come home and she tells me like I did, thank you so much for everything you do for us and our family, that really means a lot. And that I'm doing great things, and she sees an awesome future for us, and thanks me for whatever, for anything that I might do. It could be something little too, like taking out the trash or vacuuming the carpet or something. It could be something really small like that, and men like that. Words of affirmation with touch is like it's like double whammy. But one the fifth love language is gifts. We've already done acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, touch, and the fifth one is gifts. And when I get gifted something, that definitely makes me happy. Who doesn't like to get gifts? But at the same time, that's just not one of my love languages. You don't have to gift me anything for me to feel loved. I don't need to get a gift to feel loved. So yeah, those are the 5 love languages. I thought I'd mention that. You can go to like 5lovelanguages.com and you can actually take a test to find out your 5 love languages. I'm not selling anything or nothing with that website. Someone introduced it to me and I thought it was very interesting, and I never thought of it in that aspect of a love language. So yeah, I went there, I took the test and found out mine. But yeah, go there, check it out, 5lovelanguages.com. Like I said, I'm not selling nothing from that website or anything. It's free to take the test. But anyways, yeah, relationships are so important. Always take time out of your day to, do something for someone, to tell someone, that you love them. Show them that you love them by doing something for them that that they would like. Because that's important, and a lot of people take relationships for granted. It happens a lot that sometimes you wake up and someone that is usually there isn't there anymore, and you regret not taking that extra effort to tell them or show them how much you love them, or how much you want them there. Communication is also a super huge part of any relationship. Also, you have to do more listening than talking, because the other person, they want to be heard. And there's a good quote that the Dalai Lama said that I read. It said, I don't remember the exact quote, but it said if you're talking, then you already know your own story. But if you listen to someone else's story, you might learn something new because you never heard it before. You already know your own story, but everybody likes to tell their own story because like they have the best story or something, or they have to top someone. And that's not what it's about. If you spend time listening and you actually listen to someone and what they have to say and feel who they are and how they talk, it's very impactful, and you can grow relationships so quick if you just listen, and that's an amazing thing. So yeah, I'm glad I got to do this video and talk about my relationship with my wife, and hopefully this video helps you guys or supports you guys in anything that you guys are doing with your husbands or wives, or any relationship in your lives. So yeah, the things that I can't stress upon is to create as many relationships as possible. People are very social beings, even though you might be an introvert. I'm very introverted, extremely introverted, but I love having connections with people. I love having genuine connections with people that actually want to listen and not just want to tell their story. But yeah, so communication is the key. Communication is everything in a relationship, and relationships are huge and what makes the world go around. And I can't wait to create as many relationships as I can here with YouTube. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing videos on here. I feel I have a lot of good information to share about my journey, and I can't wait to create as many relationships as I possible with my channel. And if you guys love what you see and love what you heard today, and comment below, that'd be great. Comment, subscribe, please. And I'm looking forward to doing the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.